Hey, welcome into MLSsoccer.com along with Andrew Wiebe. I'm Katie Witham. We just wrapped up the first game here tonight, and it was the New England Revolution 3-1, 7-3 on aggregate, going over the Columbus Crew. And at the start of this one, I was a little surprised, not the lineup I thought we'd see from Columbus.
Yeah, a mountain to climb. They needed goals, and they needed lots of them, and quickly, ideally. And you don't have Federico Higuain, you don't have your on-form striker in Aaron Schoenfeld, both of them left back in Columbus with injuries. In the end, the Crew just didn't have the firepower here that they needed to overcome the Revs. The Revs content to sit back and let them come forward. Of course, Lee Nguyen, the man for the Revs, he's been doing it all season long, and now in the postseason, he gets a goal to open things up, and it goes downhill from there. Jose Goncalves somehow gets on the score sheet on a fast break. Tony Tchani pulls one back late on. Teal Bunbury gets one. But in the end, the Revs, just a class above the Crew here. The Crew will be disappointed with the way this went.
It wasn't for lack of opportunity, though, for Columbus, because as you mentioned, I mean, out of the gate, they had more opportunities. They just couldn't convert.
Yeah, we knew they needed urgency. It had to be urgent. I mentioned it. The sooner you get the goal, the better it is, the more pressure you put on New England. But they just didn't finish. Harold Arieta in there at that center forward spot had a few opportunities, just snatched at him a little bit. Bobby Shuttleworth shutting it down. And then, for New England, they're content to sit back and let you push forward, and then they're going to kill you on the break, and that's what they did in this match. I think Columbus, their real problem in this is defensively, and Greg Berhalter is going to be really frustrated with this one again.
It was almost like what we saw in the first leg that frustrated me the most. So much space for New England to just do what they pleased on offense. They did it again, and it's like, how can you not learn your lesson from the first leg that then, led to another Lee Nguyen goal?
Yeah, we harped on it. Where's the aggression? Where's the desire to close guys down? It didn't happen. If you look at this first goal that Nguyen scores, you know you have to track him. Tony Tchani lets him go on this play, but most importantly, Teal Bunbury has a created in the box. You put pressure on him. You have to go to the ball and you have to force him to make a decision. As it stood, he got to survey the lay of the land. He plays a great ball in, and you get what you get. There's just desserts there, for lack of a better phrase. There, the second goal as well. Just numbers pushed forward and they get torn apart.
Crew ended with 9 men on the field. A lot of whistles, some cards in this one. What did you think of the calls?
I think the first red card on Ethan Finley is not one that I would make. Armando Villarreal has been very good this year. Not a call that I agreed with, but I'm right with him on the Justin Miram. Second yellow, that's aggression, that's frustration, that's something you just can't do. Nobody's surprised by that one at all. But the lack of discipline in the end, frustrating it has to be for Greg Berhalter. He needed those two guys on the field for 90 minutes to have any shot at turning this one around.
Looking ahead, and the place that New England is going is to New York to face the Red Bulls in the Eastern Conference Championship. 7 goals now for the Revs in the postseason. Are you confident in what you've seen from them?
I think I am. I think they'd be confident in the attack as well, but I don't think that's what their worry should be going in to this championship series. Look, New York is a different team, a different class from an attacking perspective. Bradley Wright Phillips, there's nobody else in the league scoring goals like him. Nobody as confident as him in front of net. And, of course, Thierry Henry, we've seen what he can do. Peyu Lindula, resurgence at the end of the year. Lloyd Sam, 1v1, terrorizing in MLS. It's a big, big task for New England. Yes, they've got to score some goals, but first, they need to make sure they hold those guys down in New York.
Well, it's definitely going to be an exciting Eastern Conference Championship. You can see the first leg. It's going to be Sunday, November 23rd at Red Bull Arena. We want to know what you thought of this game, though. Leave it in the comments below. And as always, check back right here, MLSsoccer.com. We've got all your playoff coverage.